The Bills will continue with their preseason play tonight. WVTT's Derek Smith has more. Derek?
Welcome today to WVTT's edition of the Sports Corner. I'm Derek Smith, and from all of us here, including me, I want to wish you a happy Friday. Let's go ahead and start off with some sports, like I always do. In particular, how about some Buffalo Bills sports, who are taking on the Minnesota Vikings tonight in the second game of the preseason at 8 p.m. As you previously know and heard, they lost last week 3-0 to the Redskins. And even though they would like a win in Minnesota, it's only the preseason, so if they don't win, it's okay. Give them a chance. You know, they're getting used to some things, all right? Making some adjustments, seeing what kind of schemes to run. It's all right. The Bills defense will also get their first look at the almighty Adrian Peterson, and for the first time this season, which is a pretty good thing because then they get some of that talent going in against their defense, and it'll help shape them up. On the offensive side of the ball, however, they've got three quarterbacks, the Bills do, who would like a chance to rotate in: Ryan Fitzpatrick, Vince Young, and Tyler Thigpen. They were unsuccessful with rotating all of them with even reps last game against the Redskins, but the Bills should get a great look at the battling three QBs. That's right, three of them will be rotating in against the Minnesota Vikings. So how about sticking in with Buffalo today with the Buffalo Sabres? Now, if you haven't heard, there's a hockey lockout that might happen, that might not. So if the hockey lockout situation that is, doesn't blow up, they'll be playing a number of games up in the north. Now, how much north can you get? Well, Canada, to be exact. And that's right, 62% of their games will be against Canadian teams. The Sabres will start off at home with the Montreal Canadiens, December 6th at the Niagara Center on Tuesday. So Sabres got a tough schedule on their hands. You know, that Canada up there with all those Canadian teams, I mean, they practically play hockey and practice that all year round. So they're ready. They're ready for the Sabres, but I'm sure the Sabres are ready for them. So continue on with sports. We've got some top story headlines that happened yesterday that went around the country. Let's take a look at them, a little more action of what happened around the country in sports. We got a little more preseason football action, like Green Bay losing, And Chipper Jones, if you haven't heard of him, he's a guy retiring out of Atlanta. He had a night to remember last night, and also the Yankees played. So take a look at yesterday's top sports stories right here.
With Headline Sports, I'm Carlos Diaz. Preseason football, the Browns went into Lambeau Field and beat the Packers 35-10. Aaron Rodgers gave the Packers the early lead with a TD pass to Jordy Nelson, but it was all Browns after that. David Sims' pick six put the game away in the third. The Packers are 0-2 in the preseason. The Bengals beat the Falcons 24-19 to improve to 2-0 in the preseason. Andy Dalton threw for 125 yards and a touchdown. Matt Ryan was also sharp for the Falcons. He threw for 174 yards and a score. Bruce Gradkowski found Mohamed Sanu to put the Bengals up for good. Falcons are 0-2 in exhibition play. It was Chipper Jones' bobblehead night at Turner Field, and Chipper started off with a two-run shot off of former teammate Jason Marquis. Later in the game, Chipper flashes the leather to get the force at second. He finished off the night with another home run, giving him 2,700 hits for his career. The Braves beat the Padres 6-0. The Rays knocked off the Angels 7-zip. Ben Zobrist, B.J. Upton, and Evan Longoria all went deep for Tampa. David Price allowed just 3 hits and struck out 8 in 7 innings of work to pick up his lead-leading 16th win of the season. The Rangers outslugged the Yankees 10-6. The first 7 batters all had at least 2 hits. Adrian Beltre drove in 3 runs, and Craig Gentry also drove in 2. The Rangers avoid the 4-game sweep. With Headline Sports, I'm Carlos Diaz.
I would also like to remind you that the Gus Macker basketball tournament is going on tomorrow and Sunday. Either our radio sports anchor Gary will be there announcing the game, or I will be there. So come on, hang out. It'll be at the Olean Mall. Come hang out with us. It'll be a great time. A lot of great folks competing it out in friendly competition. Also, the McKean County Fair is tonight as well, and tomorrow. our sister station, Big Bob Country. The Morning Mess Show, Ashley Gray and Duncan will be there tonight. And Alexa and I will be there tomorrow from 4:30 to 8. So come out, hang out with us. There'll be a lot of food, prizes, games, funnel cakes, you name it. It'll be there. Be a great time. So I'm glad you made it through this work week once again. Let me tell you, be the first one to tell you happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And until Monday, like I said, enjoy your Friday. Alexa?
Remember, it's all sports all the time in the Sports Corner. Thank you, Derek, for that report. Well, residents of a senior center in Bangor, Maine got a little creative with their activities on Wednesday. They found a way to get a little dirty and have some fun. Morgan Small has the story.
Seniors at Westgate Manor in Bangor were on a mission. They invited anyone with a dirty car to come get it scrubbed down. And it was the members of the day program here on Union Street that came up with the idea.
From the participants themselves, they are very active in determining what activities they'd like to do. It's real important to them to choose purposeful, meaningful activity.
But they may be second-guessing their choice after they got a hold of one of our news cars.
How dirty is it? It's pretty dirty in the back. Filthy.
The car wash was a chance to raise money for the day program so the seniors here can keep experiencing fun, engaging activities.
We have a nice group of people that are taking care of us and teaching us, and we have good meals, we have good programs. It's better than staying home and wishing we had something to do.
And even though there were some challenging cars to clean, everyone had a great time.
I enjoyed it, talking to all kinds of different people.
Even some younger friends helped.
It's actually pretty fun.
And they proved that no matter what age, with a little teamwork, you can clean up even the biggest messes.
It was really, really dirty. Now it's really clean.
Looks like we might have had a little cutout quick there, but anyway, let's take a look now at our full weather forecast tonight. We're going to have a low of 50 degrees, and we're going to see some isolated thunderstorms. The high right now is about 73. And tomorrow, there's going to be a high of 71, a low of 48. It's going to be a beautiful day. Sunny, no clouds in the sky. Great weather for that Gus Macker tournament and the last day of the McKean County Fair. And like Derek said, we will be out there from 4 to 8, so definitely come say hi to us. On Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy, a high of 73 degrees, a low of 51. Monday, also partly cloudy, a high of 73 and a low of 54. And on Tuesday will be mostly sunny, also a high of 73 and a low of 53. So we're definitely going to see those temperatures are going to be in the low 70s. We are going to see some cooler temperatures later on in the evening, and it's definitely going to feel like fall as we run into the end of August. And it's going to be a little bit chillier. So if you are going out to the fair, if you're going out in the evening, you might want to bring a jacket because it is going to get chilly, especially with that rain. Cooled things off a bit earlier today. And those thunderstorms that we're going to see tonight will definitely cool things off for tomorrow. Well, that does it for the 6 o'clock report tonight. From all of us here at News Channel 25 WVTT, I'm Alexa Olson. Thanks for watching and have a great night.